Hello and welcome to Top 5 BoringBrandans N64 games. Number 5, F-Zero X. F-Zero X was probably one of my favorite racing games growing up. Probably one of the best racing games of all time, honestly. I remember Y2K, the year 2000, New Year's Eve, my dad was like, the power's gonna go out at midnight. And I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go play more F-Zero X. And I ran straight to my room, popped on my N64, and I played a crap ton of this game. Specifically, I used to play a lot of this mode right here, the battle mode, where you just destroyed other cars you were racing. It's probably one of my favorite modes in any racing game to exist to this day. At number 4, okay, hear me out here. It's Bomberman Hero. I know it's not deserving on any top 5, but I love the soundtrack to this game. And I'm aware that Bomberman 64 might be a better game, but I have just so many memories of playing this game growing up as a kid. I remember playing this game so much in the morning before class. It used to just put me in a good mood. The music, you can snowboard in this game, you can do a helicopter with your head. It was just a really good Bomberman game. It was its first 3D esque Bomberman game, and I died here. Boom, dead. At number 3, Pokemon Stadium 2. Pokemon Stadium is probably not even Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon in general is probably my favorite franchise made by Nintendo, and Pokemon Stadium 2 was really the first game where I really got to appreciate 3D Pokemon. Yeah, I had Pokemon Stadium 1, but I don't know, I didn't play it as much. I think what really sold me to this game was the minigame section that I could play with my friends when they came over. I used to love playing the minigames as a kid, and I still play them today whenever I have friends over. It's not even dated in any way, shape, or form. At number 2, the classic Mario 64. It had to be here. Everyone loved this game. It's up there with Ocarina of Time as far as classics, which Ocarina of Time, by the way, is not on this list. Spoiler alert. But I mean, look at this. The title screen. You can mess with Mario's face for fun. It was great. Goombas in 3D. I mean, that was one of the selling points on all these N64 games, the 3D. The slide level. I mean, if this wasn't one of your top 3 favorite levels in this game, you were a loser. And if this wasn't on there, you better have had the ice slide at least, because all the slide levels in this game were great. Remember that mushroom that almost made you commit suicide? Boom, right there. Always made me have fun. I mean, I didn't play this so much. I actually never beat it as a kid. But I remember always having fun. It was just a little bit too hard for me. I guess I wasn't always a efficient gamer, I guess you can say. And number 1, Elmo's Letter Adventure. Dude, this game was amazing. I mean, just the graphics. Look at it. Elmo, look at the way they made him walk. I've never seen such better walking in a game. The fur textures on Elmo. This might be one of the best games ever made on any platform, honestly. I mean, look at Big Bird. His feathers are so detailed. The instructions are right there on the screen. Psych! Number 1 is Star Fox 64. This is my favorite game on the N64. Yeah, I know a lot of people are probably like, oh, Ocarina of Time was way better. Why is that even on the list? I'm sorry, I just didn't play it too much. I mean, it's a great game, I'll admit it, but Star Fox 64 was classic for me. I spent hours playing this game. And you know what's interesting though? Sometimes I wonder if it's only my favorite game because I lost it for 3 years as a kid, and one day I found it in the laundry room and I never stopped playing it again after I found it that day. I remember my mom always used to think I was crazy. I used to tell her, Mom, where's my Star Fox game? And she was like, you don't have that game. And I was like, I have that game. And yeah, I don't know, there was something about the fox, the falcon, the pig, and the frog that just, I don't know, it spoke to me as a kid. You can blow things up in space with animals, farm animals nevertheless. Most of them are farm animals. I mean, yeah, you can find all of them. You can find a fox on a farm. But yeah, here you see me just doing some boss battle, first level. I don't know if you can consider this a secret boss, but it definitely wasn't the main boss. Most people didn't get it the first time, that's for sure. But this kid knew. This kid knew this was the way to go and to follow Falco. I mean, Falco is one of those characters that was just classic in video game history. I think even if you didn't like the Star Fox series, if you played Smash Bros, you knew Falco. They always made Falco a total BA. And Star Fox, yeah, he was pretty BA too, but I mean, there was Falco. And who can forget? Do a barrel roll, Peppy. Peppy was another classic character. I think that's another thing that sold this game, was the character models and the character development. Even though there really isn't too in-depth, it was pretty good. Anyways, guys, this is Boring Brandon. As always, keep it easy, and see you in the next video. And don't forget to click here to subscribe. Peace!